Hello, it's another APE Corona style. This will be part 3 of the beekeeping. We had an extra bonus. If you remember that video I sent earlier, when I let us out of school for the Corona, there was a flood down there, and you saw me picking up a beehive. Well, we lost the beehive, so this is what's left of the beehive. We have an added bonus. I thought this was just going to be an all empty honeycomb, but it's actually full of honey. If you look here, up on top, you'll see that honey. That's honey right there. Okay? Now, this isn't typically what a hive box looks like. I made a mistake 2 years ago. I caught a wild hive, a wild swarm, put them in this box, and then waited too long. And by the time I took this box and took the lid off, they had already drawn all this comb up, which means the honey comb was mixed with the larvae, or the baby bees, and I couldn't really collect the honey, nor could I create another hive with those bees, so it just kind of was there. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to extract the honey in the centrifuge, which is this thing right here. It's really cramped in here. I'm growing stuff, and wouldn't really plan on doing this. So what I'm going to do is take this hot knife, this is hot water, and I'm going to cut the wax. Actually, it melts it. See that? See how that melts it? Whoop. Go all the way down through. And I'm just going to kind of... That's going to have to saw a little bit. Let me get some more hot water on there. Okay. Alright. And then this one. Man, this thing's going to be full of honey. Well, not quite full of honey, but it'll have some honey. You will notice the stick down here in the box. That's the original stick that I cut. The swarm was on the tree branch, and I cut the tree branch and dropped it in the box, and they just incorporated it into the hive. This is not typically how you would see a beehive, but it is what it is. That yellow stuff is pollen. They store the pollen to feed the babies and make honey. You can see all kinds of stuff in there. It's pretty cool stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save all this, and I'll give it to the bees that we have, the new hive, and they'll have a head start. So I'm going to cut this here. Now, the question is, how much honey do we have out of this honeycomb? Oh, man. And that's probably a couple pounds right there. They cap it off right here. And they go like that. Okay? So typically this would be in a honey frame. But I'll show you what a honey frame is. You saw those on that other video. That's some empty honeycomb. People actually sell this stuff. Make candles and junk with it. So all I'm doing is I'm looking for honey. Here's some. See that right there? So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to cut it, melt it, and that'll be my honey. Something you probably don't know about bees. See, there's some babies and stuff in there, right here. See that? There's a dead larvae. What you don't know is honey is actually an antiseptic, and it doesn't go bad. They pulled honey out of the pyramids, and it was edible. Okay, woo! Look at that one. That's good stuff there. We're going to get some honey. We're going to put this in M's FFA project for the fair. They have a competition, and she likes to compete. So here's some honey and larvae. And you're thinking, oh no, dead bees in the honey? Well, yeah. That's the way it is. But it's clean. It ain't going to hurt. Ooh, look at this one. Look at this one, folks. Woo! That one is plumb full. Plumb full. All right, why don't we go ahead and stop the video, and we'll do it.